Your body is a cable structure, not a house of cards. Let's imagine you've had an MRI done to your shoulder and the tendon of the rotator cuff appears to be broken. What are your first thoughts? It will never be the same. I'm broken forever. Nothing can fix it. If this is the case, this is what we call a house of cards model. In the house of cards model, when a structure is damaged, we often assume the whole system falls like a house of cards, but the human body is not fragile, it is designed to adapt. Let me show you something. Do you see any difference between these two? I'll show you. In the structure in the right, one cable is gone, but the structure is still standing. This is how your body actually works. This way of understanding our body is what we call a cable structure model, where structure does not equal outcomes. Pain and function are not dictated by damage because your body adapts and redistributes load. Same way, the remaining cables in the structure will take the load of the missing one. Of course, cutting off cables and the structure won't hold itself. That's why some level of variability is normal depending on your injury. Do you notice something in this image? Right there, it's a spinal asymmetry. The individual in this image is Usain Bolt. At this time of recording, is still the fastest man to run on this planet. And as you can see, he had an asymmetry and a structural anomaly in a part of his body, yet he managed to become one of the most elite athletes on history. Let's see more of these examples. In this study by Minagawa et al., they studied a population of 147 subjects with rotator cuff rupture. From those, 65% reported no pain or lack of function. When we say lack of function, we mean strength or mobility impairments. In this case, the unbroken tendons and bigger muscles surrounding the joint will adapt to take the loads imposed by the broken tendons. In this other study by Jensen et al., they studied the backs of 98 asymptomatic subjects. From those, 64% had different kinds of abnormalities, like bulging discs, protrusions, or extrusions. Again, these people had no idea their backs had some damaged cables. And this doesn't only happen with average individuals, elite athletes can also perform without surgery. In the 2013 and 2014 Premier League season, a footballer broke his ACL during a match. He was offered different options by his medical staff, including surgery, but he opted for conservative treatment, trying out first a rehab program and leaving surgery as a last resort. After months of rehab, he returned to his team with similar performance to the previous uninjured season. This is just a case report, meaning no final conclusions can be taken for it, but still, this just shows even some of the best athletes on the planet can make it with broken cables, given enough time and proper training. So, what does this mean for patients? What does this mean for you watching? Well, first, the body is capable of adapting to different injuries with enough time and exposure to the new loads. Also, progressive training builds tolerance and capacity, allowing to reinforce those cables that now have to bear more weight. Lastly, pain and function can improve in many cases without the need to surgically fix the structures. So remember these things after your next injury because the solution is often simpler than we imagine. Surgery, a lot of the times, is not really necessary. So thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it was useful and I hope you learned some valuable information. I will leave you down here some more videos you can watch on similar rehabilitation topics. See you next time.